And little update here. This table I'm working on, it's basically like 40 inches by whatever the other one is. I think 24 inches or whatever it is. I got the specs somewhere. I'm just trying to get it done. and and then also this shelf thing. I forgot you can just set this up straight on a flat surface and then drill the holes on the side. And after that, use a regular hand screwdriver to tighten those screws. And then so anyway, I did that, and this was already on there, and I used tape the last time just to temporarily put that on there. I forgot to take that tape off there the last time, so I should take it off there, or I can just keep it on there. It's not gonna hurt anything. But I did take the tape off of here. But I did have tape across there to temporarily keep that in place while I drill that screw and that screw too. But I just made some new marks right next to the old marks. The black dots there, it's right next to the old marks. So if I got hurt anything, and to slightly move it and set up a proper support shelf. Stop! Is this safe? Yeah, it's safe. Get out of here! Get out of here! And I'm gonna do that with the power. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's not safe. That's not safe. Here, that's safe. Technically, that's not safe, but safer than it was, But I know that that's there now, so that's good. And I'm already wearing my safety glasses, so I got them ready to get to work. But I've just been listening to some Praga Khan, Beats of Lust, pretty good tunes, man. Outside my normal, I've been training on some Journey, trying to learn a couple of Journey songs, Don't Stop Believing and Faithfully. So I got these bags, a whole bunch of bags. And I put all these bags around the table because I'm about ready to clamp down some glue all around here. And right now I just have these clamps. I'm not going to use them as primary clamps. They're just keeping everything in place so that these boards aren't flopping all over the place. I'm not holding them in my hands. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this paper and see how that's like not even, so that's indented and that's out. Well, see, that says 1, that says 1. This board goes there basically, but the problem is, see, that's missing some. So I'm going to put some in there with that and with some glue so things tight in there, And so these screws are from here. They're an inch and a quarter screws, and this is a 3/4 of an inch thick tabletop. This here is a half inch. I can't remember now, but whatever. The point is, when I drill this all the way in, I think these are the same thing as you used as you can use as the stringers for your bed. Look at that. That's perfect. And the pan head goes straight into the top. That is perfect. And it's not going to go through the end of the table, which is great because I like that part. That's for my face and my other parts. That's good. So anyway, almost got the hard part of the table done. And once I get this this brace, this tabletop brace or frame, whatever you want to call it, set, then all the rest of it I have to do is put the 4 table legs together, in their respective spots, put the actual metal brace hardware on, however I'd like to do that. Maybe put it as out of sight and out of mind as I can, without compromising structural integrity. Maybe reinforce it however I might like to by adding some structural woods on the sides, because I still have some left over here. I can just cut some of this stuff and put some on here, put some there, some here and there, and on like on each side, you know, here and around the what you call around these table legs, and then I can add more structural support for the table, and then I can just glue these like a stack of these together. And so what it is, I'd still like to be able to make the wood, make this a separate part, a separate piece, you know, like modular, you know. So that's why I want to make that. I still want to make it modular, so that can be replaced if it ever breaks, you know. Make it, you know, so that way, yeah, it can be replaced, and I won't be like forced to buy a brand new table if one little piece breaks on it. Like, oh, freak out, panic, because I was not brilliant about constructing it intelligently, you know. But just make it simple, make it modular, so that you can replace a module if a module fails. Interchangeable parts. Eli Whitney, right? Anyway, I've tried to get this table done against all odds, as the category in the movies that you may watch places say, or Phil Collins says, or recordings say, because I've had headaches, a lot of headaches that are just like, am I going to enjoy music? Like, do you know I need to sell all of my music equipment? It's that bad. And all of a sudden, oh, I'm fine now. Wow, I feel great. Let's go do more crazy stuff. Like, it's that bad. But then it's that good. Like, but okay, sure. But that's why I got some good philosophy here. Now, I don't know, you know, philanthropically how Les Paul is. Let's see how this light response. It's not too bad. It's not the greatest. It helps though. But set your sights on where you can go in your life, where you want to go in your life. Make up your mind you're going to do it no matter what. And more often than not, you'll get there. That's some pretty sound advice. You know, like trying to keep myself, you know, and that's basically, that's determination. That's what that basically is. It's the element of determination, which has many byproducts. The byproducts are you and me, you know, like, and everything else. You know, so pretty wild, huh? Speaking of which, I gotta get this table so I can get that bread. Yep. But I'm almost done with I'm done with the hard part. The hard part's cutting and measuring. The rest is just checking the list off. I made this numbered so it's nicer, you know, and easier to find the pieces. And again, I'm still gonna wood glue this, even though I'm also gonna fasten it with these fasteners. They're panhead, you know. I'm still gonna wood glue it, and because I want this to be strong. It's gonna be a very strong table. I want it to put up with some of my abuse, because I'm gonna be angry sometimes, and I'm not gonna like myself very much, and definitely not gonna like the table, and I'm probably not gonna know it. But sometimes I'll probably want to be like, table, and I'll be like, hey. The table's like, hey, it's cool. I'm that table. I'm like, cool. Now, I don't know how long it's going to put up with me with that, but hey, at least I'm going to have the, you know, something that I knew that I put the effort for the strength, you know, that I needed. But I still need to, again, assemble this, glue it, and fasten it, and also stain it, because I want to stain it in order to preserve the, you know, the coating, and also to keep it from chipping, you know. So, other than the fact that staining just looks very pretty, you know. So, and I have tons of stain. What the heck am I going to do with all that crap, man? I bought it, tons of it, you know. So, yep. All right. Well, anyway, it was a good idea. I had got all these paper bags from all the pantry visits. So it's gonna be good in case that drips. It will not destroy anything. This is Jeremy, Mr. Variety. I'm Jeremy DeNovo of @Who Needs Designers, all one word, normal spelling. @Who Needs Designers. Check out my socials, or Who Needs Designers with a Z. That's my website. Who Needs Designers. You can find it with a Z. For fabric and design. Thanks. See ya. Visit twitch.tv/music forum, twitch.tv/music forum. WhoNeedsDesigners.com. Scan the code.
My man. 20%. My man. 20%.